watched, like the last one, a game that I watched someone play previously and forever ago, and have not seen anything about since. I already know that I'm going to panic as soon as it all starts, and I'm very scared. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm pretty sure it's like some survival thing. Yep, you have 60 seconds to like collect everything and then get into like the shelter or whatever, and then you just have to survive. So it's like nuclear bombs or something or other. Classic, please. Atomic drill, apocalypse, scavenge, survival. Do I get to find out what these are? Okay. Surviving a fallout shelter with randomly selected. Okay, hang on. Return. Atomic drill. Okay. Okay, so that's some tutorial. Apocalypse. Full atomic experience. Scavenge around your house for supplies. Okay. So I think we'll start off with the drill. Let's actually learn how to play. Maybe a start. Okay, let's hope this doesn't break everything, because last time I did this it was like frozen for forever and a day. That's not what we want. Welcome to your atomic scavenge drill. Pay attention and you might just make it. Hold the grab control to script my words, but every time you do, the reds will drop a nuke. Okay. Head to the yellow. Okay. This is strange. It's jumpy. Move to the next yellow X. Better be in good shape. There's more where that came from. Okay, great. Find Timmy out. Where is Timmy? Is he in here? Out. The thing you know the layout of your house, but yeah, the reds know it too. Great. Grab Timmy. Where is the shelter? Oh, it was there? Highlighted soup can. Is it this one? This. Oh. I keep kicking things. Also, this is. Oh, I'm crashing into things. Where is... There are a lot of soup cans in here. Is this one highlighted? Yeah, you're the highlighted one. Wait, where is the out water bottle? Oh wait, is that it? Okay, I gotta grab the... Wait. I'm assuming this is not the highlighted water bottle, despite it being a water bottle. I'm either crashing into things or kicking things, and I don't know which. I'm working on it. It's really hard when the screen is this glitchy. The screen is actually so glitchy. Really? This is where it was? God damn. Got yourself a problem. Is that the hatch? That looks like the hatch. Stop talking, please. Just, there we go. Small stockpile of food, water, and even little Timmy. So now I need to go get a radio. That's a gramophone. Oh, there. Right, what else are you going to tell me that I need? Sometimes you get a few extra seconds before the siren sounds to scout your surroundings. Okay. Yay. Okay. Can you let me start doing things now? Grab the thing, there we go. Jesus, she takes up so much space. Come on. There's a water bottle here. Wait, there's a lot of stuff over there. Got a lot of soup, not a lot of water. There we go. That's it. I'm not getting any more. Need to... Now you know how you... Okay, but your training is far from over. Great. See you downstairs for survival training at ease. Okay. I panic, and the fact that the camera is so janky and jerky, it's difficult to do what I need to do. Didn't get a gas mask. That's gonna be a problem. I know that that's gonna be a problem. I focus mostly on like food and stuff. People are annoying. Why do I have to carry the people? Why can't the people get themselves out? Okay. Made it to the shelter, congratulations, but the drill's not over yet. You'll end up here with whatever and whoever you brought with you, nothing else. You need to make the most of it. The next few days will teach you how to survive down here while the world outside burns. Explore and interact with your surroundings. You can always find out useful things about your shelter and its inhabitants when your survival journal is not opened yet or hidden. What? First things first, you must ration food and water. If you don't wine and dine yourself and the folks you've brought with you, you can bet your bottom dollar that none of you will ever see the light of day again. As long as you have food and water available, ration it out to a given person by selecting the picture of a can or water bottle under their portrait, or instantly ration out both by clicking on the character's image. Of course, you might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without water. As to food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they will get and might eventually get sick. Even if you manage to cure them, it will take you quite a few cans and a lot of time to replenish their strength. Great. Time to ration supplies. Okay. Because everyone's fine for now, I'm just... Since this is your first day down here, you'll need to get used to your surroundings. Believe me, ventilation hum can drive anyone nuts if you don't occupy yourself with something to do. Get some decent rest and we'll carry on tomorrow. Nighty-night. Okay. I got a gun. I don't know why I valued a gun for, like, over a gas mask. You're stupid. Oh, Timmy, portable radio. Good morning, survivalists. Hope you slept well. Bed's comfy enough? No? Well, better get used to it since you'll be staying here for a while. We'll start today's activities with rationing since you need to do it every day, but after that we'll move on to something else. Got your attention? Good. Now listen, there is a risk you will run out of supplies eventually. Everything can be useful, but food and water are critical to your survival. If they're gone, you will be gone sooner. Then you can say corn dog. So sometimes you will need to send people to the surface to bring in more supplies. You do this by preparing an expedition a day before it actually departs. Be careful though, tired survivors can never be a part of an expedition. Today we'll skip preparations and jump directly into sending someone brave outside. Mary Jane says she's fine, doesn't need anything. No news is good news, there's nothing going on with Timmy. Life's hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. Taylor's not complaining today, at least not very much. Time to ration supplies. I don't wanna... They're fine. They're saying they're fine. Sending people out into the wasteland is no walk in the park. Do it too early or without a gas mask, then you can bet it's a suicide mission for them. Send healthy and well-fed people. Sick, hurt, or crazed people are more likely to perish out there. You can send 1% at a time. Let's give it a try. This time you will need to send someone out, but if you ever want to skip a trip to the surface, don't select anyone. She said she was feeling good, so she can go. You don't have a gas mask though, so she's dead. That's how this is going. We don't have a gas mask, she's dead. This is a drill, so your explorer will come back after a little while. But in an event of a real apocalypse, they might be gone for a couple of days. In the meantime, you'll be faced with other problems that will test you to the limits. I'm talking about making decisions that can break even the best of man's moral spine. We'll see what clay you're made of. But first, rationing your food and water. We don't want anyone starving now, do we? Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Has been talking about nothing but water. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Okay. So, they need water. So I don't know a second thing about imagination, but you could probably use yours now. Picture this scenario. You come across your kid's hamster, who in some bizarre way found its way to the shelter. Kids are obviously going to love it, and so are you. There's nothing better than food. So now it's up to you. Do you cook him? We have a lot of food right now, so I don't think we need to. Good choice. Little furry guy can stay. You'll make it. Wow. Isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane? Timmy is good, well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. There's nothing going on with Ted, nothing new anyway. So I think they're good for now. Wait, can only go 4 days without food. Okay. Might be faced with decisions that require you to use your equipment. However, sometimes you might find you don't have the one item that was supposed to save the day. So make sure you scavenge the right supplies before the blast. Keep in mind every item can be used for something. What do you want to do today? Clean a rifle, listen to the radio, or maybe... I can't do the flashlight. No. Listen to the radio. Why not? She doesn't look good. Radio is critical to establishing communications with the US Army, as well as for listening out for any trouble that might be headed your way. If you get lucky, maybe you'll catch some music too. Good news, everyone. The expedition is back. Sometimes they'll return with extra supplies, sometimes they won't. Other times they'll come back with a nasty injury or even radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get those. I hear glowing in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. This time your explorer was hurt. They will recover after the proper use of a first aid kit. You can use one during rationing. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. During an expedition, we stumbled upon the ruins of a familiar building and a local bank. Though a place like that might not be the ideal source of useful supplies, we decided to go in anyway. You never know what you might find, except for bags of cash, obviously. Looks like the bank was robbed just before the blast. The vault was cracked open with saws hidden in teddy bears. Who does that? Anyway, we can see why they wanted to rob it so badly. The place was filled with tomato soup cans. How did it even end up here? Maybe the mail had it delivered to a bank instead of a food bank. Found a shopping bag on the floor next to the counters. It contained a couple of rotten bananas. Oh, bananas. Bleh. Too much time talking to Americans. A hand cream, pair of bunny slippers, and some bottled water. Tempting as all of these treasures may feel, we limited ourselves to taking the water. So this is how they guarded the place. Unacceptable. In the guard room, we found skeletons of 2 individuals who seem to have been playing cards when the bombs hit. Good thing we kept all our money in a really safe place. That is our special cookie jar in the kitchen. Those guards didn't provide much security here, but their cards will contribute to a high quality shelter entertainment. Thanks. In the bank's back office, we found an open safe. It was empty, but the unlocked padlock we found next to it might prove useful. Mary Jane's feeling so safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Despite the dire consequences and all the trouble we are going through, Timmy is being very brave. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Dolores is hurt. Dolores is really tired. There's nothing going on with Ted. Nothing new anyway. So she gets that. And what? She needed food as well. Has not eaten for a while. We have a decent amount of food now. Wait, hang on. Did I give them all? No, you lot don't need it. You need at least 1 adult alive to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. And when they do, your shelter might already belong to someone else. Decent padlock may protect it, but not for long. This was a busy day. Take your time and get some sleep. If you made it this far, you're doing great and have a chance at getting out of this foxhole. Hopefully soon, but don't quote me on that. Great. Day 6. We've only just sent someone outside, but let's give it another go today, shall we? First time you were only asked to pick one brave volunteer to save the day. This time you will also get a chance to equip your explorer with some useful gear, feed your troops, and I'll see you at the shelter entrance. Water is what Mary Jane needs most. Okay, water for Timmy. He's not eaten for a while. Wounds were patched up. So, water, food, and water. Anything can be useful outside. Some items can even improve scavengers' chances of survival. Notice you have a suitcase. That's handy. With a suitcase, your explorer can carry more. Go ahead, pick something. Who should go out? Yeah. Yep. Because they just needed water. Oh my gosh, this is so long. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. We're all good. Morning, people. You're probably asking yourself one simple question. What's the point of sitting in this atomic shelter? Why didn't I just leave? Well, leaving is a death sentence. If the radioactive sickness doesn't kill you, then the giant scorpions will. You can trust me on that. Your one chance is our boys arriving to rescue you, so every good citizen needs to do one thing. Seek contact with the US military on a way to rescue. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Despite the dire consequences and all the trouble we're going through, Timmy's being really brave. Dolores would really love to eat something. No new problems are troubling Ted this fine morning. The issue that I have with this is that she keeps needing food. You've been fed 500 times. She's the reason we're going to run out of food. No. The rescue ain't coming today, but we'll come get you eventually. You need to keep your radio operational and be ready to venture into the wastes. However, you also need to be careful. It might not be only our soldiers out there. There could be bandits or worse, commies. Just imagine what will happen if the Reds discover you. So let's agree to the rules for this drill. You only open the door if someone knocks 2 times. Am I clear? 2 knocks. Okay. Oh, she returns, and she seems perfectly fine. You need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you'll need to be prepared for. That's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing, and you'll need to make sure you make the most of it. Eat, drink, and relax. While thinking you don't have comfy bunkers like you. That thought always gets me through the day. Nothing made us happier than seeing the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. The docks are quite a distance away from our house, but we knew of a warehouse that housed an impressive number of goods before the bombing, so we considered it a good idea to pay it a visit. We always thought canned soup was made in America. Apparently it's made in another country with a weird name that we didn't recognize. According to the crate date stamp, the shipment came after the blast. Weird. The half-drowned container in the back was labelled nothing important. It was full of ammo. Great! Checker's board was floating on the surface. It took us only 12 hours to find all the pieces to make it playable. Time well spent. So to our rifle, it got damaged during our expedition. Damn, we really like that suitcase. Well, it's gone now. Great. Doesn't need anything. Love to eat something. I'm glad we have so much damn food. As long as you keep your shelter stocked and remain cautious, you should be okay. However, every choice you make may come back to bite you, even after a few days or weeks. Consider your options carefully. This is a drill, but if the nukes start dropping, it'll be a totally different story. She's still... If I were you, I'd check the door. Our extraction team might be coming for you. It might be coming for you any day now, but be careful, this is a post-apocalyptic scenario. You never know what's coming. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble did to cross her path. Okay, Timmy needs something to drink. Water. Okay, we need more water. You hear several knocks. You can make out sequences of 3 knocks. No. Good call. That wasn't the knock you were waiting for. Caution at all times. Remember that. Be cautious, apply yourself, and maybe you and your family will be just fine. Or at least most of you. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Strong Arm Boy is doing just fine. Dolores is fine. Okay. So she just needs water. Okay. As you were counting imaginary sheep in your head, another series of knocks broke your concentration. Someone is really hammering at the door. I'm probably not taking no for an answer. 2 knocks, 2 knocks. If Hatton keeps repeating, do you open the door? It's 2 knocks. So, okay. The end. Good job, you're safe and sound with our brave soldiers, and now we can all have some apple pie. You deserve it. You can now go back to your lovely house, continue your idyllic lives. If any atomic trouble comes your way, you know what to do and how to save yourself. I do hope it never comes to this, but if it does, good luck. See you when all of this blows over. We spent 11 days in our shelter. 5, bank heist. Day 8, exploring warehouses. Day 11, successfully passed the drill. I'm assuming that was a very watered down version. A very, very watered down version of the game. The thing about that, though, is that it literally took up all of the time. So, I'm going to end the recording here. Because, yeah, that took up the entire video time. I'm not going to fit another game in. But that's fine. We survived. I wasn't stupid in terms of rations and things. So that's good. I'm probably going to play more of this game, honestly. Probably going to end the recording and then just play more. Another game or 2, maybe. And then I have to edit. Haha! Last minute recordings are fun. Okay. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you again next time. Bye bye, butterfly.